Welcome to WPTV. My name's TA. I'd like to take you guys on a tour. Let's go. We're looking down at the newsroom, and this is where the staff gets together and makes decisions on what stories they're going to cover for the day. They make editorial decisions, and they really get together to put a focus on the newscast. Let's go check it out. We're here with Ashley and Mike, part of our morning news anchor team, and you guys put all the stories together all day, every day. How do you do that?
It's all me. There's a big team behind it here.
Huge.
Almost 24 hours a day.
Yeah, a lot of people. For every one of us you see on the air, there are a bunch of people behind the scenes.
And I think the biggest pressure that I noticed that you guys go through is checking your facts and making sure you're correct. And that's a big process, right?
Yeah, it is.
It's the most important process for us.
Each reporter and each producer, each anchor, everybody's in charge of really, it is accuracy first, and while we try to be fast, it's the most important thing. So checking not just one source, but multiple sources, making sure that information is right, because we don't want to misinform people, even when we're doing it so quickly.
And we take great pride in that, here in this newsroom, that we want to get the story right the first time.
Yeah.
Not just be first, but get the story right first.
Right.
And it takes a team.
Hey, we're outside with one of our engineers, Steve, and you are in charge of the fleet of vehicles that brings the news to people. Tell us what this truck does.
This truck is a mobile news vehicle. It ensures that we can get the video from the news event back to the station so we can put it up on the TV.
This is Master Control. It's the nerve center of the TV station. They make all the decisions on what to air right here in this room. Commercials, breaking news out of New York, or just our live normal news coverage. It all happens right here. So now we're in studio with Storm Team 5 Chief Meteorologist Steve Weigel. So can you show us how everything works in the studio?
Yeah, sure. This is kind of a working weather office here. Storm Team 5, we have 5 meteorologists. We do separate shifts, morning, evenings, and overnight if needed during severe weather, hurricanes, and other weather-intensive events that the public wants to know about. Why don't we start right here, which is actually the controls for our radar. This is the only tool that we really use when the hurricane is hitting, because people want to know exactly where the strongest winds are and when they're going to hit and the timing. So we have a storm tracker that we use for that. And then I will usually be in the chroma key, which we will see, and I'll be watching some of the reports coming in with severe weather and also passing along some of the information that is coming in through the Doppler radar at the same time.
Can you show me how the chroma key works?
Yeah, absolutely.
Cool.
Yeah.
So this is the green screen.
This is it. This is where we do the weather, and of course it's a virtual set too, so there are news segments that are done here. The way we know what to look at, I'll point to the green screen, but what I'm really doing is looking at the TV that's off to the side. If I want to point to a particular town or storm, I watch my fingers go out and track toward that storm. And so if I'm too high or too low, I'll adjust as my hand's going out.
So this is the studio. Here's the anchor desk. And over here on this side is the stuff you don't normally get to see. This is a camera that we use. And this camera puts words up on the screen. It's called a teleprompter for the anchors to read. And it's cool because it comes from this monitor here and goes up onto the mirror, and that's how they see it. Right now we're in the control room during the now, and they push a billion buttons over there to make it all happen. There's producers that are in contact with reporters in the field. There's a man running the teleprompter right now, and there's even people putting up the text you see on the screen. There's so much going on. We gotta leave. We gotta get out of here.
Right now, though, we're taking you outside in the live.
So we're here with Kathy Goltz. She's the director of sales, and you have a really cool job because you get to help businesses grow their business.
Exactly. We strategize with local businesses to grow their brand, ultimately to get them on television and digital. Through production and, all needs analysis based on what they need.
So we're down in the digital department, and Eric Weiss is in charge. What do you guys do there?
We do a lot of things. We update our website, our app, our OTT devices like Roku and Apple TV throughout the day. We are constantly putting content on social media like Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, other places. And we're working with the news department to make sure that all of the stories that we're covering as a news organization every day are represented on our digital platforms as well.
This is James. You're in charge of creative services. What does that mean?
Well, you can actually think of the creative services department as basically an in-house advertising agency. Our client is the station, so our main job is to get people to use our content. whether it's on the web or on social or on TV. Obviously, we make promos. We do anything that you see our logo on. Basically, that's what the Creative Services Department does.
And you guys are the ones that gives us the, you know, like the Channel 5 shirts, the hats, the rain gear, any logoed anything, right?
Absolutely. That's what we do. We get our name out there. We get people to watch and use our content.
I'm here with Bernadette O'Grady. She's the program director here at WPTV. And besides doing programming, you really get WPTV out into the community, right?
Right. I've been at the station a very long time, and 33 years ago we started Food for Families, which is one of our big community events that we do, but we also do a toy drive. We also do Steve's Ride for the Red Cross. We get involved with Komen Foundation's Race for the Cure and the Heart Association's Heart Walk. You know, for us, it's more about being a great community partner. The best of any kind of broadcasting station is what they do for their community, how they help their community, and become an ingrained member of their community. You know, when you're able to use the power of the television station to either raise funds or bring community awareness or raise canned goods or help in some way, shape, or form, be it toys, whatever is needed, it just makes you feel good that we're able to use that and do what we're really supposed to be doing from the FCC and from a community standpoint. I think the community expects that of us.
From all of us at WPTV, thank you so much for hanging out with us.